Hi, I'm Tish Hawkin. How are you? Nice to see you. This is episode 3 of Build Your Confidence for Success show. It's Christmas. Got the Christmas tree up. I hope everybody is okay. So, this is episode 3 of Building Your Confidence for Success show. So, who am I? If you don't know me, my name's Tish Hawkin. I'm a confidence coach and a life coach, and I specialize in helping people to develop confidence so that they can show up for their business. So this is primarily for online business owners. But if you're not an online business owner and you're struggling with low confidence, low self belief, then you still can tune into this, because developing confidence is basically the same at the core, no matter what's going on in your life. So, although this is primarily for online business owners, if you're struggling with low confidence, please do still tune in, because you might be able to pick up some hints, tips, guidance from these lives. Now, I only aim for these to be 10 to 15 minutes long, not to take up too much of your time. If you're watching live, then please let me know. Can you Oh, I've got a message here. Can you say hashtag live in the comments? Or if you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, just so I know who's here, who's watching on replay. It's always great to say hello as well. So it's great. It's a great day here in the UK. And I hope where you are, everything is good and well. So I'm going to put a link in the comments as well, that if you want to get notified for these lives, I'm going to put a link in the comments. You just click that link and you'll get notified when I go live if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So the subject today is going to be about not beating yourself up for having low confidence. That's going to be the subject today, because it's called Go Easy on Yourself, basically, because we are guilty, a lot of us, are beating ourselves up when we're not feeling confident. And, this is one of the major factors of why we struggle to develop confidence, because if we're ruminating round and round and round and round on why we feel we've got low confidence, why have we got low confidence, then you're not progressing any further in your life or in your business, are you? You're just ruminating, going round and round in circles. And after all, aren't we meant to be our own best friends? Aren't we? If we are beating ourselves up, then, if we are not being kind to ourselves, how can we expect other people to be as well? We have to be able to be our own best friend, especially when our confidence is low, because we can end up spiraling down, and who knows where that's going to lead you. So you really, really need to be able to show up for yourself when your confidence is low. So when we have low confidence and when we're beating ourselves up, you may have feelings of feeling like a failure, that you're not good enough, that you're less than. Maybe you're comparing yourself to other people. You're looking around, seeing other people doing fantastically, and you're thinking, why aren't I like that? Were they born with confidence? Why don't I have that? I'd love to be like them. And that self comparison goes on and on and on, and it's quite destructive. You may even be doubting the business that you have. Maybe you've come from offline, you're trying to get your business online, and you're doubting what you're doing, which is tapping into your low confidence and your low self esteem. And that can leave you feeling low and anxious and fearful and really beating yourself up. And it can stop your personal and professional progress. It really, really can, and lead to procrastination. So it's very easy when we look at some other successful people to make assumptions that they have never failed, to make assumptions that they're special in some way, that they have this intrinsic confidence that they were born with, and it's okay for them because I've never been confident, etc., etc. That's not true. And if you were to interview any successful person, somebody maybe that's in your life or a famous person, and you were to ask them how many times had they failed and how many times had they lost confidence, I can almost guarantee every one of them would say at least once. And the reason why they're successful is because they hit rock bottom or they failed, and then they got up and got on with it, got up, took the steps, kept their goal in mind, and they rebuilt or developed their confidence even after failure. So it can be a bit of a myth that successful people have got it all, including intrinsic confidence. And the other thing is that when you put people on a pedestal like that, when you put people up and you think they're amazing and great, which maybe they are, but you then automatically put yourself lower than them in your mind's eye, which doesn't serve well for your confidence. Um, and what you have to remember is when people are successful, when people have made it in life, if that's how you perceive them, um, it's it's obviously through developing confidence, but it's also because they have continued through fear and through anxiety. They have been able to almost get comfortable with feeling anxious because they've got to break through barriers to be able to get confident. And also, if you've got a role model or somebody that you really look up to that you're trying to aspire to, it doesn't mean that they're better than you. What that means is that they are just further along the line from you. They've experienced more, they've learned more, and they've done more. The key as well is taking action, and they will have no doubt took action despite maybe starting with low confidence. So not everybody that we look at has complete and utter self-confidence. Even people in the public eye, even successful people, will have areas of their life that they're not confident in. So to be able to stop this cycle of beating yourself up because you feel you're not confident and you feel that maybe you failed because of that, the first thing to do is to accept that you're an imperfect person in an imperfect world. None of us are perfect, depending on what your definition of perfect is, but we're all just sort of trying to wing it, really, aren't we? And so, none of us are perfect. Give yourself permission to be imperfect, and give yourself permission and grant yourself the time to accept where you are now. Because to start developing confidence, if you are continually beating yourself up and you don't accept where you are now, even if it's not where you want to be, if you don't accept that, you're never going to start progressing. You have to say, okay, this is where I am, this is how I feel, but I know it can get better, and I know that if I do certain things and take action, then I can develop confidence. So what are you going to do about it, folks? What are you going to do if you're in that position where you've got low confidence and you're always beating yourself up? What are you going to do? Because it's not up to anybody else to give you confidence. Yes, people can believe in you, and that is a brilliant thing. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility, because it's your life, it's yourself, to be able to start to develop that authentic confidence and self belief that you desire. So that's it for today. If you resonated with this, please comment below. If you've got any other comments, please do comment below. And if you know of any people or any groups or pages that might benefit from these lives, then please do share it into the groups. I'd love to be able to help. I'll be back next Thursday. Don't forget to click the link in the comments if you want to be notified about these lives, and follow me on all the other platforms. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So I'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone.